Hello captains, welcome to another video. Today we are looking at a freeware add-on. Totally free. Link is in the description box below where you can go and grab these lights. This is Smart Sim Europe 2017. If you watch part 2 of this little trilogy of videos, you'll see Black Marble and what it looked like with Black Marble installed. Now I've gone away and I've added on top of Black Marble this Smart Sim lighting, so we can now see what it's going to look like with that particular lighting. But not only that, what kind of performance are we going to take, or a hit on performance, or what are we going to get? So let's take off to the air. As always, we're in Scotland. Okay, it's nighttime. And to see what it looks like without Smart Sim, just go watch part 2, find the Scotland section, and then you'll see what it looks like with just Black Marble. And I think we are going to see a bit of a difference now. So as I say, we've got Europe Smart Sim freeware lighting in, which, yeah, I can already tell a big difference here. There's a lot more twinkly lights. A lot more. There's more variation on these twinkly lights as well. Let's climb up to 30,000 feet and see if it looks any different. But I can already say, climbing out, there's a lot more of these smaller individual lights, as well as the main ones and the street ones. Yeah, there's a lot more lighting going on than what we got originally. And looking at my frames, it hasn't taken that much of a performance hit. Now I'm gonna have to turn around because I believe we're going out to sea, and we ain't gonna see any lighting at sea, are we? So we will need to turn around this puppy, which I'll do as part of my climb, I think, because we need to go up to 30,000 feet, which is where we are sort of headed now. So let's retard that throttle, bring it down, and do a little 360 turn here. So we're at 30,000 feet now. We are flying over the same area as the previous videos. I can see lots of twinkles turning on in there. So let's oh gosh, there we go. Let's see here. Why are we going down? Let me go up. Right. Let's go up to 20 to 30,000. For some reason we've dropped a little bit. Yeah. Just looking outside now, you can see a massive difference. So, from what I understand, these smaller, less noticeable, you might not even see them in the sim, in the video. There's small patches here. This is blue marble. This is the effect of blue marble here. These smaller, less faint, more faint, sorry, lighting. Then you've got black marble, which are your main lightings as well. Let me turn around and head towards all that city there. We're still going down for some reason. Why we seem to be dropping? Trim that sucker up. So the main lighting over here is black marble, okay, the spidery web sort of stuff. Then the offshooted color little dotlets in the middle are the smart sim lighting, and for me, it all works together, I feel, to create this this mosaic almost of lighting. That I think is really, really beautiful and nicely enhanced, in no matter which direction you look. Let me head back up to 30,000. There we go. That'll do me. 28,000. That'll do me. Right. So yeah, you can see over there the faintness there. I mean, I love the look of that. Over here, the main sort of city, you know, it now is beginning to look a lot like a dynamic looking, city. And I imagine Los Angeles will just look even better. But there's three different packages working here to create this night lighting. Now, we've seen in part one the default of what of what P3D gives you, and it is very similar, but it's much more basic. It's a lot more, there seems to be smaller in between lights here. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll go down a little bit as well towards that lighting area, and we'll head it out and almost do like a low and slow, because there's minor detail lighting that you can see. See down here, you get these bigger bulbs here, but then in the middle you get these smaller, fainter ones, and that's the power of black marble. When you had P3D default, you just have the same color of stringed lights going, going that way, and there was no real difference. There was just the one set of lights. But with black marble installed and blue marble installed, you get these smaller, tinier detail lights, which I think really add to the overall look and immersion of the sim. Now, smart sim lighting, I'm not sure exactly what lighting it's affecting, but just visually of what I can see, it just adds a lot more, even finer detail. But I think it's also to do with runway lighting as well, which looks more detailed now and more realistic than ever before, really. You can see, look, this one's growing off. I don't know if that's just because of the scenery generating, but it seemed to be powering up then or something, I don't know. But for me, it just looked like fantastic, all of this combined. And if we can get up to 5,000 feet, I mean, you can see the detail really coming into play here. I would, yeah, they're freeware lighting. I would go grab them. They're ace. Black marble is great. Blue marble is great. I don't have an issue with these products. Now, the thing is I used to have night environment. Okay, I haven't installed it here. Okay, because simply I haven't updated the files. They're all available for an update, and they don't work unless you update them. So thing is, though, I don't think I need night environment, because I think smart sim lights is exactly what night environment is. And I think if I install night environment and then untick smart sim lighting, I don't think I'll see that much of a difference. I think I'll see a difference, but not enough to warrant going, because there's like 17, 18 different programs to update, which can be a bit of a, just to sit there and do them, or something I've already got installed in the sim, just a tick of a button. Now, sadly, because I've got both installed at the same time, or all three rather, my performance, we're at 36 frames, okay? So you can see it does take a little bit of a hit when you're down low like this, when you're flying over the city. I mean, that to me looks great. I'm loving that. And Vegas will look even better, but Vegas has got, if you've got the Flight Tampa software, it's got its own lighting installed, which I believe is even better than default. It's like this, basically. But let's get up to, let's get back up to the 30,000, and let's see our frames, if they improve the higher we travel. But yeah, I'm totally happy with the lighting. I think it's great. I really do. I've got no problems with it whatsoever. And yeah, it looks like performance-wise, it does its job as well. Now, at the same time, I mean, it might be overkill, but I've also installed, Europe Smart Sim lighting, which, again, I probably don't need to do, because, Black Marble does a great job, but it doesn't really impact my performance, and I get loads more lights as well. I probably get maybe a few problems by doing this way, I don't know, but for me, Smart Sim just, I don't really need night environment now, because Smart Sim, it covers those same areas and I think does the same job. I'll have to do a test. I'll untick Smart Sim in a future vid, and I'll get one of the night environment packs updated, and we shall see. We'll see what happens. But for now, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Smart Sim night lighting when compared with Black Marble. Now this is Scotland. This was okay. So this lighting down here is all for Scotland. Now, in previous vids, so in part 1 we went to Africa, we went to Wisconsin, and we came to Scotland before Blue or Black Marble was installed. Then we installed Black Marble in video 2, and we got to see the difference between even after Blue Marble was installed as well, we got to see what differences were made. And now finally, the difference between Black Marble and Smart Sim in Scotland. And I'm going to leave the sim for now for a second. And when I come back, we're going to go to Wisconsin again, right? But this time, we're going to see what does it look like when you have mega scenery files in there, because I believe it's going to change it even more. So with mega scenery involved, so we shall see. So I'll see you now, guys. Take care. Hello, welcome, captains. We're back again in the simulator, and this time we are in Wisconsin. So I've gone in and I've installed mega scenery for Wisconsin. So you can't really see it at night time, but I really wanted to see what it had to, like, what would it look like with the Smart Sim lighting, with the black and the blue marble, when you have the photoreal texturing with mega scenery laid over. Will the lights go on top of that, or what will happen? To be honest, I can't even see the runway. I don't even know where the runway is here, so we're completely guessing, which I've just come off. I can just about see come off the runway. Let's come off, let's take off. I think we've got enough power to get in the air. Right, so we're gonna get up to our 30,000 feet. I don't really see that many lights except for the runway, so I'm guessing black and blue marble don't do much. Oh, there's some lighting over there. Don't do much when you have mega scenery installed, but we'll get up to the heights, and maybe, ooh, hello, someone's turned the lights on, and we'll see what we see. Yeah, it's very barren, isn't it? Someone's killed the lights, man. While I'm climbing, I'll tell you what I will do is I'll do time preview, so you can see what the tiling looks like down below. So that's mega scenery, okay, down there, and I believe we are in the summertime. I think no, we're in spring. Sorry, we're in spring. So that's mega scenery all around. I mean, it's pretty much farmlands, to be honest, isn't it? There's not much scenery. Oh, well, we're at 30,000 there. Let's level it off. So, there we go. We want to head for, like, the city areas, don't we? Because that's where the lights are going to be, really. Wisconsin, man. I don't know where any... Is that a city bit down there, by the looks of it? Yeah, there'd be some lightings there, wouldn't there? If there would be. So, let's see. Nope. No, absolutely none. So, yeah, I guess night lighting doesn't work when you put mega scenery on. You get the night lighting for the runways, which you can see down there, very basic ones, but that is it. For some reason, it don't work. I mean, that's what I'm seeing anyway. Let's turn it around and see if we can see any off into the distance. Nope. Gosh. Yeah. We, to be honest, I think we need to, let's go for a major city in Wisconsin, actually. Let's change the airport and we'll head to the state of Wisconsin. Okay, so we're back in the sim and I've headed out to Milwaukee. So as you can see, loads more lights. We're at the international airport, so even just at the airport, there's going to be loads of lighting. So we shall now head up into the skies and let's see what we're given. I mean, I can already tell that there is a massive increase here at the international airport because you can see these lights here on the stands, you know, and on the gates and on the runway. And what's happened? Have we had a crash? No. Okay. And on the runway. So let's take this sucker to the air. When we get to our speed, let's take it up. So I can already tell there, look at that. So yeah, it does add it in with mega scenery. Let's get into the air here. I'm guessing I'm heading out to sea here because I don't see nothing into the distance here. Whereas behind me is where it's all at. So let's turn around as we climb up. We should be doing a lot faster, to be honest. There we go. Now, Smart Sim sadly isn't running in the sim because I only activated the Europe Smart Sim and I don't have any North America for Smart Sim. But Black Marble should still be running, and for both, well, yeah, I don't know if default will be, but to me that looks like default lighting rather than Black Marble. But it is. It could even be if Mega Scenery give any lighting, it could be that as well. To be fair. But yeah, so it does show through. It does have lighting, but I do think maybe it might take a performance hit. I don't know. Let's get up to 30,000 and see what it looks like from that height. So there we go. We're at 30,000 feet in the air, and yeah, the lighting is still there. It's handsomely displayed. It does kind of feel like default lighting, P3D default. I don't really see like the blue or black marble even, which might be the mega scenery taking over, and not allowing the blue or the black to show through. But it could be the area as well. It could just be that the area, you know, is laid out differently. But I mean, either way, I'm quite happy with that result. I was kind of thinking it wouldn't show through at all. So the fact that it does have lighting on top of mega scenery, when you're in areas like that, then I love that. That's a win for me. I totally see this as a win. So there we go. That's the sea out there. So that's why it just ends here and then runs off into the distance. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's it for this video, really. In the next series of videos, we are going to head over to Texas, to Mega Scenery World, because another request was to see the state of Texas displayed with Mega Scenery texturing, which we're going to check out and see what that looks like in the next video. So until then, folks, take care, keep flying, and I'll see you in the virtual skies. Bye.